What's up guys, welcome to a new video, and today we are tuning the Ginetta G10 RM. I've never heard of this car. I feel like I've seen this car before. One thing I do know, I saw this car, I knew this sucker had potential if it had good engine swap, which it does. This thing turns out to be really fast. And today I have a 2-for-1 special for y'all. So I have an all-wheel drive tune and a rear-wheel drive tune. So first we're gonna start with the all-wheel drive tune, and I'll show you that tune now. Tire pressure front and rear 15, gearing final drive 2.20, first gear 2.83, second gear 2.12, third gear 1.68, fourth gear 1.37, fifth gear 1.15, sixth gear 0.97. Alignment camber front and rear 0, toe front and rear 0, angle caster 7, any roll bars front and rear 65, springs all the way soft, right height all the way up, dampening front rebound stiffness 9.1, rear 4, bump stiffness front 9.9, rear 1. Nothing narrow. I just put my brake pressure to 70, differential front acceleration 100, deceleration 0, rear acceleration 100, deceleration 0. My center balance I put at 65. I found that 65, it needed a little more front wheel drive to really hook up the way I wanted to, so I have it at 65. The tune name is called CarThings AW for all-wheel drive. The shared tune code is 112531-051. I'll have the shared tune code in the description. Alrighty, let's do a little burnout and get to the action. Okay, so I like to launch it at about 5,300 RPM or around 5,500. But one thing you're gonna have to do is step on the brakes when you do your advanced launch control, because the front wheel tires will spin. But yeah, so let it rip. Wow, 200 suckers really fast. You can definitely beat RTRs in this. This is really a top dog car right now. I mean, it's really fast. It's 1,300 horsepower with 2,000 pounds, and you can really pull up and beat anything with this, really, except the top dog cars. Of course, like the McLaren F1s, the Diablo GTRs, and stuff like that. Alrighty, let's show you the half mile. Alright, let's let it rip. .226. Yeah, this car is definitely no joke. Definitely in the top bracket of fastest cars in this game. And I already raced a lot of RTRs, other Ginettas, and been beating them. This car is so light, it's really tricky to tune. But I got it dialed for y'all so y'all can have the confidence to beat any Ginetta or any RTR that lines up right next to you. Alrighty, let's hop on over to the rear wheel drive tune. Okay, now we're in the rear wheel drive one. I had to do some trickery things to get this sucker to hook. I'll show you what they are in the tune. Tire pressure front 55, rear 15, gearing final drive 2.20, first gear 2.76, second gear 2.07, third gear 1.62, fourth gear 1.31, fifth gear 1.14, sixth gear 0.99. Alignment camber front and rear 0, toe front and rear 0, angle caster 7, any roll bars front and rear all the way stiff, springs front and rear all the way soft, ride height all the way up, dampening. This is where I had to do some trickery. Usually I have my front at 1, but I had to put it to 3.6 because of the fact it kept wheeling, so I needed to limit the travel of my front suspension so my front tires can stay on the ground, because all it would do is pop massive wheelies, and of course, I mean, it would just go on the bumper. So a little trick for y'all is bump your front rebound stiffness up ever so slightly until you find that sweet spot. If you go too high up, you'll stay on the ground, but you start spinning. You need to go back until you start wheeling and dial it up a little bit more so you find that sweet spot. Bump stiffness front 9, rear 2, no arrow. Braking, I just put braking pressure at 70%, differential, so that acceleration 100, deceleration 0. The tune name is called CarThings Drag RW or rear wheel drive. The shared tune code is 160163937. I'll have the shared tune code in the description. Alright, now time to show you what the circuit can do. Let's do our burnout. And once you get on the advanced lock control, leave it at its resting spot, because if you go any higher, it just will spin. Leave it right here and it will launch the best. Let's rip. So it does a little wheelie. boom, 197. If I didn't have to turn, it'll go 198 all day, 199 all day. But even rear wheel drive, you don't lose that much mile an hour. It's still just as fast as all wheel drive. It's a little slower, of course. Don't get as much acceleration. If you want to keep it rear wheel drive, come across any rear wheel drive Ginetta, they won't be as dialed in as it's tuned. All right, let's go half mile. All right, let's see what it does. $125 is really fast. Like I said, it's gonna be hard to beat this thing, especially in rear wheel drive. I guarantee you a lot of people just defaulted to all-wheel drive because it was much easier to tune. If some poorly tuned all-wheel drive ones, I'm very confident that you can beat them in rear wheel drive. I like this car a lot. And like I said, it's in the upper echelon of all the fast cars. If you're tuning this car and you had wheeling problems and you did not know how to keep it down, like I did, I made a how to tune video. I'll link it on the top right of the screen. You go to there, I tell you everything you need to know how to tune all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive cars. Very detailed. I don't hold back on any information. And what I put in there is a lot of things that people struggle with. I answer most of their questions in there. And I show you on problems just like how this car was wheeling on how to fix them properly. And of course, if there's anything I haven't covered in that video, you have questions about it, put it down in the comments and I'll get to you. Alright, thank you for watching this video. And then for me, I'll see you next time. Peace.